5 players on 5 moving podiums, all hoping to race their way to £5,000. Just don't be last to the finish line. Welcome to the finish line, the show where contestants literally race their podiums across the studio floor to try and win £5,000. Yes, this is the only quiz show on TV where you can lose points for not checking your blind spot. Now, before we meet our players, let's meet my co-host. I'd be lost without her, quite literally, because she drives me to the studio. It's Sarah Green.
And then when we get here, I drive you to distraction, don't I?
Exactly that. Ready to meet today's players?
I am.
OK. Today's players hoping to win big are Shamina, Sol, Holly, Jay and Michael. OK, here we go. Before we start racing, we need to put our players in order with today's first qualifier. Sarah, how does it work?
Qualifier 1 is the picture game. First, we'll show you a subject. Then we'll reveal an image. So to get this right, you'd answer kidney. Get 5 right and we'll stop the clock.
Who's going to start in which lane? First up today, it's Shamina, a lawyer from Bristol. Shamina, welcome to the finish line. You live in Bristol. Have you always lived there?
No, I've lived in Bristol for about 5 years, but before that, I lived in Paris, in France, for 4.5 years.
Oh, enchanté. That's lovely. Do you speak fluent French?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Why would you, living in France?
Yeah, why? I mean, there's enough English people there for me to get by. It was fine.
OK, wow, OK. Now, being a lawyer, that's a full-on job. So what do you like to do in your spare time?
Recently, I've taken up crocheting.
And is that anything to do with what's in your hands?
That is indeed, yes. So I thought I would bring along a couple for you and Sarah.
OK, you're going to win.
So that's for Sarah.
Thank you
and,
very much.
a little ice cream.
Yeah.
Gifts don't work. They are a form of bribery, Shamina. This will have to go in the bin.
No.
Thank you very much. That's very kind.
You're most welcome.
That's very kind. Now, we've got a picture round coming up. Have you been practising?
It's one of those where if you know it, great. If you don't, you just move on to the next one.
Perfect answer.
Yeah.
I just need 5 correct as fast as you can, and we can get you into a lane.
Great.
All right? Thank you for this. Very cute.
Do you want me to look after it for you?
Yeah, please. Ready?
Yeah.
It's a terrible throw. Shamina, good luck.
Thank you.
Here it comes. Your time starts now. Actor.
Tom Cruise.
US state.
Georgia.
Journalist.
Pass.
Instrument.
Pass.
Animal.
Hyena.
Comedian.
Peter Kay.
Primary colour.
Yellow.
That was a great first go. Sarah.
You just got 2 passes there. Emily Maitlis. Yes, the journalist, you know that now. And instrument, organ. You are setting the bar here. You did it in 29.5 seconds. Shamina, take lane 1.
Thanks so much, Shamina. Next up, it's Sol, a media student from Basildon. Sol, first question. What did you make me and Sarah?
Well, I'm actually very against bribery, so...
Good answer.
answer.
A well-brought-up young man. Thank you. So, mate, might be a silly question. Do you like to quiz?
I've always watched game shows since I was really young. And to be honest with you, I have come here to steal your job.
Yeah.
Ever since I was really young, I wanted to be a game show host.
Perfect. Well, that means you're going to be out first. OK. Shamina's made us a gift. You've come for my job. Thank you. But look, picture round. How'd you fare?
Really good, really good.
All right.
You know, it's the pressure gets to you, it's too much.
Yeah.
If don't let it affect you, you'll be fine.
OK, Sol, 5 correct answers, please. Best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Your time starts now. Warning sign.
No photos.
US model.
Pass.
Football club.
Leeds.
Vegetable.
Aubergine.
Matt Damon character.
Pass.
Biblical story.
Noah's Ark.
Tally count. 4. Actress and rapper.
Pass.
NATO phonetic code word.
Pass.
Celebrity.
Pass.
Snake.
Rat snake.
Beer container.
Stinker.
Time out.
Unbelievable.
You refer to it as a stinker, but let's go through your answers with Sarah.
Yeah, Sol, 5 passes, 2 wrong answers. So the US model, Jasmine Tooks. The vegetable, you said aubergine. You don't know your veggies, do you,
I need to eat more
darling?
vegetables. That's what I've
Yeah,
learned
you
from
do.
that, yeah.
And courgettes are very good for you. That's a courgette.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Matt Damon character, Jason Bourne. The actress and rapper, Queen Latifah. NATO phonetic code word for M is Mike. Celebrity, Stephen Fry. And the snake was a cobra. And just as you timed out, the beer container that we saw was keg. You timed out, so you will go into lane 2.
Thanks, off. Next up, it's Holly, a service coordinator assistant from Ballyclare. Hey, Holly. How are you?
Nervous.
You've got an incredible amount of piercings. Are you nervous for them? I mean...
No, that's not scary.
That's not scary.
No.
But look, Holly, let's talk about the people that you love. Who's cheering you on from home?
Hopefully all of my family and my animals.
My animals.
Well, my cat and my dog.
Cat and your dog?
For now, that's what we have for now, yeah.
Tell me about yourself. What's your passion in life?
I'm very passionate about history. I did a history and archaeology degree, so that's really what I want to be doing with my life.
What got you into history?
I really just wanted to educate myself more on my country's history.
Oh, lovely. I love it. Holly, picture round. How are you with this?
I don't know, it's hit and miss.
You give it your best shot. 5 correct answers. Let's see how quickly you can do it.
Yes.
Your time starts now. Word puzzle.
Crossword.
Comedian.
I can't remember his name, pass.
Winter sport.
Sledding,
Spanish singer.
pass.
Bank.
American Express,
US actress.
Sarah Jessica Parker,
Musical instrument.
violin.
British cyclist.
Sir Chris Hoy,
Country.
Sweden,
Famous Irish stout.
Guinness,
Super Mario character.
Toad.
Holly, we timed out at the end there, but let's unpack everything with Sarah.
Holly, 2 passes and 5 wrong there. The comedian was Rob Beckett. The winter sport, you said sledding, it's bobsleigh, different thing. Spanish singer, Enrique Iglesias. Bank, Barclays. Musical instrument, flute. British cyclist, Mark Cavendish. Country, Greece. And just as you timed out, the Super Mario character was Toad. I'm so glad you got Guinness right.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. So, you timed out, as did Sol, but he got 4 correct, you got 3. So, for now, Holly, you go into lane 3.
Thanks, Holly. Next up, it's Jay, a director of software engineering from Daventry. Okay. How you feeling about the show today?
Buzzing, caffeinated.
Nice. He's had his coffee, he's ready to go.
All the way.
So, look, your job sounds quite serious, but what do you like to do when you're not working?
Big fan of American muscle cars. I'm on my 2nd Mustang.
Yes,
I was going to say, you know, the biggest petrol head is Sarah agree.
right so.
Yeah, I've got a Mach 1, one of only 300 in the country. Love it.
All of this? Sarah. Mac 1?
Yeah, but Arsenal,
Yeah,
same thing.
Exactly.
I'm a
It's like
gooner
for
as
like.
well.
That's
so,
it. Well,
absolutely, absolutely.
Shamina, I'm afraid, even though you gave me the toy, I got a fellow gooner here,
This man
so...
has ticked every box here, yeah.
So tell me about yourself. Are you a competitive guy?
Yeah, absolutely. I love physical competition. Regularly take part in charity treks. Did a recent one, 26 miles through the Cotswolds.
Good for you.
Early in the morning, about -2, rainy. Finished 2nd out of 500.
My goodness.
Second out of 500?
me.
2nd out of 500, yeah. Well, it was the England Euros that night, so I had to make sure I finished in time to get home for it.
That was it.
Had a Mexican standoff with 50 cows after about 25 miles.
Okay.
I think I'd love to have seen that.
It was scary. I've got a good picture.
Have you?
Yeah.
OK, well, we want a picture-perfect finish for you today. And speaking of which, the picture round, you any good at it?
No.
Perfect. Your time starts now. Cluedo weapon.
Rope.
Famous daredevil.
Evel Knievel.
Wife of Henry VIII.
Catherine of Aragon.
Road sign.
National speed limit.
Actor.
Eddie Murphy.
US state.
Rhode Island.
Fantastic. I'm glad you knew the road sign, because even though you like driving safely and within the limits. Of course. Sarah.
Just one wrong, and the one that you got wrong, the wife of Henry VIII, let's face it, you know, you got a 1 in 6 chance of getting it. Unfortunately, you chose Catherine of Aragon, and it was Anne Boleyn. You've got 29.5 seconds to beat. You got your 5 correct answers in 23 seconds. Go to lane 1.
Thanks, Dave. Last up is Michael, a university administrator from Middlesbrough. Michael, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Much of a quizzer?
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much quiz every day. Pub quizzes, online quizzes.
Usually
quiz
when
league.
someone says pretty much, it's like maybe a couple of times a week. Every day?
It's every day, pretty much. Yeah, every day.
Do you have a pub quiz team?
Yeah, one we go by often is the Galacticos.
The Galacticos.
Yeah,
Perfect.
after Real Madrid's
After
team.
Real Madrid, exactly, 100%. When you're not quizzing, what do you like to do?
I do a lot of travelling. I've been to about 12 different countries in the last 3 years.
Wow.
So Italy, Austria, Hungary, Montenegro, but my favourite was Croatia.
Croatia?
Yeah,
Why?
particularly-
Why was it your favourite?
All the Game of Thrones stuff you can see, which
I was
brilliant.
just about to say,
I love
you must
that.
be a Game of Thrones fan.
Absolutely, yeah.
OK. Michael, well, the picture round awaits. Shall we give it a go?
Yeah, give it a go, yeah.
Good luck. Your time starts now. TV presenter.
Noel Edmonds.
Country car code.
Pakistan.
Actress.
Tanduy Newton.
Whiskey brand.
Glenfiddich.
National rugby team.
England.
Reality TV star.
Joe Wick.
Classic phone game.
Snake.
Well done. 5 correct answers, but how fast was it, Sarah?
It was pretty fast. The only 2 you got wrong were the whiskey brand, Johnny Walker, and the reality TV star, so close and yet so far.
Wrong
You
Wicks.
said, Joe, it's the wrong Wicks, Pete Wicks. You have got 23 seconds bang on to beat. You did your 5 correct answers in 28.9. You take lane 2.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So we have our first lineup. Sarah, what are you thinking?
They are a real mixed bunch here, aren't they? We've got history buff Holly. After Roman's job, it's Sol. Crochet Queen Shamina, well-travelled Michael, and a muscle car Jay.
OK, time to get racing. What do they need to know?
Well, our players will be asked questions down the line, starting with lane 1. Get an answer right, and their podium will start moving. But if they take too long to answer, pass, or get one wrong at any point, they'll immediately stop in their tracks. When players are close to the end of the track, their lanes will become supercharged to tell them they're in the end zone and approaching the finish line. The player who doesn't reach the finish line is out.
Guys, it is as easy as that. Just do not come last. Remember, it is a race, so you must answer within the time limit. Jay, you qualified the fastest. That will mean the first question is yours. Everyone ready? Best of luck. Let's race. Jay, what's the penultimate letter in the alphabet?
Y.
Correct. Michael, the Trevi Fountain is in which Italian city?
Rome.
Correct. Shamina, the product chapstick is designed to stop what chapping?
Lips.
Correct. Sol, the Transylvanian hound is a breed of what pet?
Dog.
Correct. Holly, what undead creatures are in the mobile game Age of Z?
Zombies?
Correct. Jay, Vino Rosado is the Spanish term for what wine?
Red wine.
It's rosé. Michael, bardolatry is excessive worship of which English playwright?
Shakespeare.
Correct. Shamina, which planet in the solar system is known for its great red spot?
Mars.
It's Jupiter. Sol, what does the A stand for in the condition ADHD?
Attention.
Correct. Holly, a heptagon has how many more sides than a rectangle?
1.
It's 3. Jay, what American jeweler makes the Vince Lombardi trophy?
Pass.
It's Tiffany. Michael, what first name is shared by actors Holland and Hanks?
Tom.
Correct. Shamina, comedian Ross Noble is from what city?
Liverpool.
It's Newcastle. Sol, what 4-letter word links a low temperature and a common illness?
Cold.
Correct. Holly, the C.L.R. James book Beyond a Boundary is about what sport?
Football.
It's cricket. Jay, historically, the term tithe referred to what fraction?
4.
It's a 10th. Shamina, a branch of what waxworks museum opened in Dubai in 2021?
Madame Tussauds.
Correct. Holly, writings on the wall was the theme to which Bond film?
Skyfall.
It's Spectre. Jay, the ICC is the International Criminal what?
Court.
Correct. Shamina, pot of gold is a tile in what traditional Chinese game?
Mahjong.
Correct. Holly, Franz is the Von Trapp butler in what musical?
Pass.
It's The Sound of Music. Jay, who is the mother of the model Lenny Klum?
Heidi Klum.
Correct. Shamina, Holly, what BBC soap celebrated its 35th anniversary in 2020?
EastEnders.
Correct. Jay, what gravy brand features the word "ah" in its logo?
Bisto.
Correct. Holly, Create Escape is a mural by which street artist?
Banksy.
Correct. Holly, it was the correct answer at the end there, but Jay just about made it to the finish line. Sarah, what did you make of that race?
Oh, Holly, I'm so sorry. It was the Bond film. The answer was Spectre, but you said Skyfall, so I'm sorry. You've taken a fall.
Let's hear it for Holly, everyone. Jay, Michael, Shamina and Sol, congratulations. You have survived race 1. You're now one step closer to winning our £5,000 cash prize. But before we get into race 2, we're going to need to sort you out all over again with another qualifier. Sarah's going to tell you how it works.
Qualifier 2 is the missing letters game. We'll reveal a clue and the first and last letters of the answer. So to get this right, you'd answer Dua Lipa. Get 5 right and we'll stop the clock.
So who's going to start in which lane this time? And let's welcome back Jay. Jay, be honest with me, how was the first race?
A bit nerve-wracking. Nearly didn't make it.
Did it knock your confidence a little bit? Because, I mean, you were starting in, obviously, lane 1 and you just made it.
I'm blaming you for the questions.
You put yourself in lane 1, mate. That was the thing. But look, Jay, you've made it here. Who's cheering you on from home?
My fiancée.
Congrats.
Thank you very much. She probably wouldn't agree. 4 children, Morgan, Jaden, Ivy and Archer.
OK.
And all the members of our Mustang group, Simply Mustangs UK, biggest one in the UK.
OK. I like that you've named that group before you've named your fiancée.
Hayley, the lovely, wonderful Hayley.
OK, how did the engagement go? What was
really
the
well.
situation?
Took her up the Shard. Went to get down on one knee.
Yep.
She told me to get up.
Right.
Didn't like the
Really?
embarrassment. Yep.
OK.
But she accepted.
Great, man. Right, so we've got a missing letters round.
Yes.
How are you feeling about this?
Good.
This is a good one for
This
you.
is a good one for me.
OK, is that famous last words? Or
Probably, yeah. I said no to the first one, so watch me mess this one up.
OK, your time starts now. Oat-based dish.
Porridge.
Pet rodent.
Gerbil.
Crazy Rich Asians actress. Part of a 3-piece suit.
Waistcoat.
UK capital city.
London.
Tudor ship.
Golden Hind.
Well done. Finishing on that's an impressive one there.
It's the only ship I know.
OK, there you go. OK, so Sarah, how did you do?
The only one that you passed on was the Crazy Rich Asians actress Aquafina. So you are setting the bar. I have to say you've set it very high with that round. You got your 5 correct answers in 20.2 seconds. You go straight to lane 1.
Well done, Jay.
Thank you.
Next up, it's Shamina. Back, Shamina. You survived race 1.
I did indeed.
So we know you like your crocheting. Well, what else do you like to get up to for fun?
About a year ago, I started relearning the piano, and instead of like classical music that I had to play as a child, I thought I'd stick to just the pop classics. So I just play a bit of pop music every now and then.
Favourite pop tune to play?
Britney Spears, One More Time.
On piano?
On piano. It sounds epic.
Oh! Pop classic covers with Shamina, and I think that would be rocking. Now, look, missing letters, good with it or no?
Much like the first one, if I can see it, great. If not, I think I just need to pass quicker this time.
OK, that's a good tactic. Also, you're saying it out loud, the others might be able to hear you. OK, I'm with you. Well, let's hope that it's 5 straight correct answers.
OK.
Shamina, good luck.
Thank you.
Your time starts now. Internet search engine.
Google.
Architectural style.
Art Deco.
Bourbon cocktail.
Pass.
Traditional birthstone.
Sapphire.
Furniture retailer.
IKEA.
Tennis score.
Deuce.
Congratulations. That was less deuce and more advantage game, set, match there. Well done. That was pretty quick, Sarah.
It was very quick. Just one pass there, Shamina. The bourbon cocktail, Manhattan. Jay set the bar at 20.2 seconds. You got your 5 correct answers in 20.3 seconds. Can you believe that? 1/10 of a second in it. You take lane 2.
Thank you.
Congratulations to me. Next up, it's Sol. First race?
Yeah, really good result, really happy with that.
Yeah, saw a little celebration at the end.
I was happy with the result.
So when you're not plotting to take my job, like you said earlier, what would you like to get up to?
So I have a little YouTube channel. Obviously, being a university student, I get a lot more free time than I should have. So I make sort of videos about films that I really enjoy. I made one on The Cat in the Hat. Don't know if you know that.
Yes,
the Mike Myers version.
Yeah, Mike Myers, yeah.
I'm a really, really big fan of that film. So it's like looking unbelievably deep at a film that is literally made for kids, basically.
Any other favourite films? What are you like?
Oh, favourite films? I'm a really big fan of The Truman Show.
Are you convinced that you're in The Truman Show right now, basically?
Do I think I'm the main character of the whole world? Very possibly. But we'll see how I do, and then we'll decide. So
Main character energy. I like it. All right, well, look, we've got our missing letters round. You seen this one at home?
No, I'm so confident. Let's smash it out. Yeah.
All right, let's give it a go. 5 correct answers. Your time starts now. Bathroom fixture.
Toilet.
Martial arts star.
Jiu-jitsu.
Coffee bean variety.
Arabiata.
Style of moustache.
Pencil.
Norse god.
Thor.
Car pedal.
Accelerator.
Alphabet.
Pass.
Happy Mondays member.
Pass.
Rome landmark.
Colosseum.
And like a gladiator, you fought your way to 5 correct answers. Sarah.
2 passes there, 2 wrong answers. So the martial arts star, Jet Li.
I knew that, but I just read the J and I was like, martial arts, bang.
Which sometimes works, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But in this case, it didn't. Coffee bean variety, you said arrabbiata. That's actually pasta, but Arabica is the coffee bean, OK? The alphabet, Hebrew alphabet we were looking for.
That confused me.
Happy Mondays member, Sean Ryder. That one really twisted your melon, man. So, the time to beat is 20.2 seconds. You got your 5 correct in 33.6 seconds. So, Sol, you go to lane 3.
Thank you very much. Cheers, off. Thank you.
And finally, we have Michael. Michael, I can tell you are a quizzer.
Thank you.
You are from the famous Galacticos quiz team in Middlesbrough. How did we not know? But look, what else do you like to get up to when you're not quizzing?
I'm a big collector of shoes, just all different styles, colours, basketball shoes, trainers, formal shoes. I especially like ones that are based on like films and TV shows. And my favourite pairs, like based on the ones that the bride wears in Kill Bill, which I'm wearing today. So they're my favourites, definitely.
These are the lucky trainers.
Well, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Let's see how lucky they are.
Yeah, let's see how lucky they are. So you do a lot of quizzing, missing letters, good with it or no?
It's out of the qualifiers is my least favourite, but
okay.
Hopefully okay.
Well, you got your lucky shoes on.
Exactly.
Let's do it. Michael, your time starts now. Human bone structure.
Spine.
Navy rank.
Lieutenant.
Sondheim musical.
Follies.
Irish city.
Galway.
Cartoon deer.
Bambi.
Congratulations. Very
Surprised
fast.
myself there.
Let's take it to Sarah Green.
It's a clear round, so you've got 20.2 seconds to beat. You got your 5 correct answers in 18.5.
Excellent.
Michael, straight to lane 1.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Michael. So this is our lineup for the second race. We know how this works by now, guys. Answer them fast, don't come last. Michael, you qualified the fastest, so the first question is yours. Best of luck. Let's race. Michael, in a nursery rhyme, Humpty Dumpty had a great what?
Fall.
Correct. J, St. Patrick's Day is celebrated on the 17th day of which month?
March.
Correct. Shamina, sprinkles is an American name for hundreds and what?
Thousands.
Correct. Sol, which of the senses is aided by spectacles?
Eyes.
It's sight. Michael, the Belize island of Tobacco Key is in what sea?
Caribbean.
Correct. J, in what film does Lila Crane find Norma Bates's body?
Psycho.
Correct. Shamina, monosodium glutamate is abbreviated to what 3 letters?
MSG.
Correct. Sol, what bird of prey is on the national flag of Zambia?
Eagle.
Correct. Michael, in what film musical does Hugh Jackman play P.T. Barnum?
The Great Showman.
Correct. J, the Codex Argentius is a Bible named for what precious metal?
Gold.
It's silver. Shamina, what part of the marjoram plant is most commonly used to flavour food?
The seeds.
It's the leaves. Sol, what insect is also known as a white ant?
Ant.
It's a termite. J, what part of a bed can be open coil and continuous coil?
Mattress.
Correct. Shamina, Marlo Thomas played Rachel's mum in what US sitcom?
Friends.
Correct. Sol, in Greek myth, heaven was located at the top of what mountain?
Mount Olympus.
Correct. J, osteoid helps form what substance in... Shamina, square graduation caps are commonly known by what...
Unbelievable there.
Sol. Oh, dear. Let's hear from Sarah. What did you make of it?
Sol, you said eyes. It's not a sense, it's sight. And you couldn't quite see your way clear to getting down to the finish line. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Let's hear it for Sol, everyone. Michael, Jay, Shamina, congratulations. You've survived once again. You're now one step closer to playing for £5,000. Time now for another race. But first, your next qualifier. Sarah, what are they up against?
Well, Qualifier 3 is a game of pairs. We'll reveal a subject and then 3 pairs of answers. Only one pair contains 2 correct answers. Get 5 right and we'll stop the clock.
So who's going to be fastest to qualify this time? First up, it's Shamina. Shamina, you're into the final 3.
I can't believe it.
So out of the 2 gents left, who's the one to beat?
So Mike is probably the one to beat, but Jay's also extremely fast. So I'm going to go Mike because of the shirt.
All right, well, look, you can, I was going to say crochet your way there, but I'm not too sure.
That would take a while.
Now, £5,000 is what's up for grabs today.
Yeah.
What would you do with that?
I would fly to the flagship Louis Vuitton store on Champs-Elysees. I never went into that store. I walked past it many times and I would buy myself a Louis Vuitton handbag.
Oh, wow.
I know, it's quite specific, but it's a bit of a dream of mine.
I love that. Well, let's get you to do that. We've got the pairs round now. You feeling confident?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, why
good.
not?
Good luck. Your time starts now. Fingers.
Ring pinky.
Hot sauces.
Sriracha harissa.
Classical music tempos.
Adagio Baggio.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Raphael Leonardo.
Has 4 legs.
Horse and cat.
Words in OMG.
Oh my.
There you go. And just like that, you're like, oh my. Oh, I did it. Yeah, fantastic. Sarah, how does she do?
Just one wrong. The classical music tempos, Allegro and Presto.
Wow.
You're setting the bar here. You've got your 5 correct answers in 26.5 seconds, which is really fast in the pairs round. Take your place in lane 1.
Thanks, Shamina. Next up, welcome back, Jay. Jay, you're in the final 3. Shamina doesn't rate you. She thinks it should be Michael to play against.
Well, she's bang on.
Yeah. But nonetheless, you're here.
Yes.
How did you find that last race?
Much easier. Calm down now. Caffeine's gone.
Perfect.
Ready to go.
OK, so what would you spend £5,000 on?
Well, the lovely Hayley, my fiancée, would say I'd need to take the money and put it into our honeymoon for this year. I think I should put it into a supercharger instead for the car.
Whoops.
Yeah. And that's the response I will get.
Fantastic. OK, so we've got the pairs round. Shamina set a good time.
Good.
Think you can beat it?
Depends which come up.
Let's find out. Your time starts now. High in carbs.
Potato, white bread.
Common tarot cards.
Sun, moon.
Call of Duty series.
Modern Warfare, Infinite Warfare.
Hadid sisters.
Bella Gigi.
London football teams.
Fulham, Brentford.
There you have it. You know your London football teams? They got you up the table there. OK, so, Sarah.
That was fast. You have 26.5 seconds to beat. You did yours in 21.2. Well done, Jay. You take your place in lane 1.
Thanks, Jay. Last up this time, it's Michael. Michael, you are the one to beat.
Apparently.
Also, they're loving your shirt.
I don't know why.
If you were to go into that head-to-head, who do you not want to face?
I think Jay has been really fast on the qualifiers, so on the buzzer, he could be really fast as well, so he could be one to avoid.
All right, well, look, so £5,000 is up for grabs. What would you do with it?
What I've got in mind is, because I love theme parks, is the home of theme parks, Orlando, which I've never been before, so...
OK.
And I'm planning on taking my friend Rachel, who really wants to go there as well, so it'll be a nice treat for her as well.
Oh, what a good friend. That would be fantastic. So this round, what do you think about the pairs?
I quite like the round, so hopefully it'll be all right for me.
Well, look, Michael, best of luck. Your time starts now. Traditional Skittles flavours.
Blackcurrant lemon.
Type of human rib.
True, false.
Charlie Chaplin films.
Modern Times Great Dictator.
On a passport.
Photograph expiry date.
Kingston upon places.
Hull Thames.
5 correct answers, Michael. It's going to be tight. Sarah.
It is pretty tight here. You have 21.2 seconds to beat from Jay. You got your 5 correct answers in 26.3 seconds. You go into lane 2.
Thank you.
Well done, Michael. Thank you. So this is our lineup for race 3, but who is going home this time? Everyone, best of luck. Let's race. Jay, piña is a fabric made from the leaves of what fruit?
Lemon.
No, it's pineapple. Michael, backpack is another term for what type of bag?
Haversack.
I'll accept. Shamina, who co-presents the BBC quiz The Hit List with Marvin Humes?
Rochelle Humes.
Correct. Jay, what punctuation mark is normally used for writing out ratios?
Colon.
Correct. Michael, white blood cells are part of what germ-fighting system? It's the immune system. Shamina, Gal Gadot plays Giselle in what Vin Diesel film franchise?
Fast and Furious.
Correct. Jay, the Backwinner people live on what continent?
Africa.
Correct. Michael, how many giant planets are there in the solar system?
4.
Correct. Shamina, which knighted TV naturalist joined Instagram in 2020?
David Attenborough.
Correct. Jay, the Usher Hall is a music venue in which UK capital city?
Edinburgh.
Correct. Michael, hop, skip and jump is an old term for what athletic event?
Triple jump.
Correct. Shamina, Rochefort is a Belgian beer brewed by what order of monks? It's Trappist. J. Vicky McClure plays Lana in the TV drama Trigger what?
Point.
Correct. Michael, who released the compilation album Rarest One Bowie? That was so close. Did you know the answer to that last one,
No,
Michael?
I thought it was out. Couldn't believe you were reading the question because I thought you'd got it.
Do you know the answer?
No.
David
David
Bowie?
Bowie.
Exactly,
David Bowie.
Shamina. I'm so sorry. Sarah, what did you make of that race?
Jamina, it was that beer and monks question. The answer was Trappist, and it really trapped you.
Let's hear it for Shamina, everyone. Jay, Michael, congratulations. You're both through to the head-to-head. You're now one step away from playing for £5,000. But to get that chance, you're going to need to stop your opponent in their tracks right here. Sarah will tell you how it works.
In the head-to-head, you're on the buzzer. A correct answer makes you move and your opponent stop. But beware, if you buzz in and give a wrong answer, you'll stop moving and set your opponent in motion instead. The first one of you to reach the finish line goes through to the final for a chance to pay £5,000.
Jay and Michael, it all comes down to this. Jay, you want to supercharge your muscle car. Michael, you want that trip to Disneyland. But only one of you can achieve your dream. Jay, any final words for your opponent?
Well, I think you might be the pub quiz king, but I'm here to take your crown.
Very good. Michael, what do you have to say to that?
Well, you might be into your muscle cars, but in this round, I'm the one who's going to be supercharged.
Right, boys, fingers on buzzers, please. Best of luck. Let's race. What board game has 8 O tiles and 4...
Jay.
Go.
It's Scrabble. What is the stage name of the US rap star Kendrick Duckworth?
Michael.
Kendrick Lamar.
Correct. 2 Cut Sunflowers is a painting by which...
Michael.
Van Gogh.
Correct. George Herman Ruth was famous...
Michael.
Baseball.
Correct. The Phoenix Park Tunnel is in which...
Michael.
Dublin.
Correct. A warehouse club is also known as a cash and what?
Michael.
Carry.
Correct. Mary Quant had a danger...
Jay.
Miniskirt.
It's fashion. Rula Lenska played Claudia Colby in what TV soap?
Michael.
Dynasty.
It's Coronation Street. What neighbour of Sweden joined the EU at the same time?
Jay.
Finland.
Correct. What chicken breed is the loudmouth cartoon rooster Foghorn?
Michael.
Leghorn.
Correct. Silver nitrate is made by dissolving silver in what acid?
Jay.
Nitric.
Correct. Bojo is a nickname...
Michael.
Bo Jackson.
That's Boris Johnson. Peacock is a shade of what primary...
Michael.
Blue.
Correct. Which Spanish actor played Stilgar in the 2021 film Dune?
Michael.
Javier Bardem.
Correct. What spirit is usually used in fortifying wine to make...
Michael.
Sherry.
It's brandy. Who wrote the book George's Marvellous Medicine?
Jay.
Roald Dahl.
Correct. What UK tax is known by the abbreviation...
Jay.
Value-added tax.
It's inheritance tax. The supermodel Kate Moss rose to fame in what decade?
Jay.
80s.
It's the 90s. Michael, an incredible performance there. You have done it. You are through to the final to play for £5,000. How does it feel?
Brilliant. That is superb.
Jay, he's quite the competitor, isn't he?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Sarah, what did you think of the race?
Well, I have to say, as a muscle car fan, you could see that he was fast and furious, couldn't you? He really was. And it was that flipping tax question that got you. I am so sorry to see you go. You've been a brilliant, brilliant player.
Thank you.
Let's hear it for Jay, everyone. Michael, you are today's winner, and you'll now be playing for £5,000. Sarah has got all the answers.
To win that £5,000, all Michael has to do is make it to the finish line one final time. But there's a twist, because he will be racing against the track itself. Michael will face a series of quick-fire questions. He must get them right to keep moving. A wrong answer will stop him in his tracks. He has to stay ahead of the red to win the cash. But if Michael gets caught, it's game over.
So, Michael, Here we are. You want to go away on a dream theme park trip to Orlando. I mean, what does that look like for you? Is it just as many roller coasters as possible?
Yeah, non-stop roller coasters, hopefully. I just love going on roller coasters, so let me at them.
You have done absolutely brilliant to make it this far. Let's see if you can go the distance here. How are you feeling?
Yeah, quite confident. So, yeah, fingers crossed. Hopefully I'll give it a good go.
OK, all right, well, listen. The track will start moving when I finish reading the first question. There is £5,000 waiting for you here on the finish line. Would you like any advice?
Yes, please.
Don't look back.
OK.
OK, so the final time, mate. Best of luck. Let's race. Adventure, mini break and package are all types of what?
Holidays.
Correct. What chocolate company makes dairy milk giant buttons?
Cadbury's.
Correct. Which Swiss tennis star has an asteroid named after him?
Roger Federer.
Correct. In farming, straw and which dried grass are typically made into bales?
Here.
Correct. What first name links actresses Kirby, Hudgens and Redgrave?
Vanessa.
Correct. The word romantasy is a mix of romance and what other word?
Fantasy.
Correct. In 2024, which US golfer won the FedEx Cup?
Brooks Jensen.
It's Scotty Scheffler. What colour is Snowcrete cement?
White.
Correct. The Doctor in Doctor Who has how many hearts?
2.
Correct. RLX is a collection by which American fashion designer?
Calvin Klein.
No, it's Ralph Lauren. Traditional mortadella sausage comes from what animal?
A pig.
Correct. Melanie Blatt was a member of which chart-topping 90s girl group?
All Saints.
Correct. Repent and Sin No More is a work by which US artist?
Andy Warhol.
Correct. What female name is Latin for star? You done it! Congratulations!
Well done, Michael.
You just sneaked in there on the Andy Warhol.
Wow. I don't know where I pulled that Andy Warhol out of.
Andy Warhol was a guess at the end.
Yeah. I just couldn't think of enough American artist.
Well, look, that was the correct answer that drew you to the finish line. Michael, you've done it. You have won yourself £5,000.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
How'd you feel now?
Oh, that is amazing. Oh, I was really nervous towards the end there, and it's relief plus really being pleased.
Well, look, you were absolutely fantastic. You played a great game. That is it from us today. Thank you so much to all of our players. Goodbye from Sarah.
Goodbye.
And goodbye from me. We'll see you next time when 5 new players will be racing to reach the finish line. See you later.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Thank you.